Tell them to shut up. Thank you. Well, it's good to see a little respect for me, but also for history. Because a lot of people feel history is very boring, don't they? Why? Because it is boring. People say it's boring because people are boring, and history is about people. Obviously, it's going to be boring. Why are people boring? Because we haven't changed since time began. That's why it's the same stories in the Old Testament and the New York Post. Scientifically, we've advanced a lot, but human nature is exactly the same. That's why nanotechnology can isolate a single strand of DNA and stop a global plague, but we still need guards at the zoo so nobody tries to jump over the fence and kick the polar bear in the balls just to be a YouTube sensation. We can show images like that with the Hubble telescope, but we still need signs on restaurant bathrooms that say employees must wash hands. Nobody tries to make a sandwich right after they wipe their ass. But the question is, why are we like this? War, genocide, annihilation. With all the progress, where's the progress? Charles Darwin talks about survival of the fittest. We're the survivors. All right, we're not the fittest, but it's something else about us, and this is no offense. We're the descendants of the pricks. Our ancestors are not the people who starved to death waiting their turn. That's why we're all still here. We're not the after yous, we're the after me's. We don't like to share. Even a hospital, the one place we would share, we all have people we love that are sick, suffering, dying. No. I go to the hospital to visit my aunt who's dying in the hospital, go in the room, another family in there with somebody they love, sick and suffering. I say hello to them, pass the little white curtain to my family. First words out of my family's mouth, don't talk to those people, they're assholes. You shouldn't have said hello to those people. Why not? We think they took one of our chairs. We had 4 chairs, and they had 2. Now they have 3, and we only have 3, and the nurse is on their side. She's kind of a bitch, too. Then my aunt used one of her last breaths to say, move the TV, so they can if they want to be like that. So if you can't share a hospital room, how are you going to share the Middle East? You can't even share the elevator. You ever get in the elevator, you hit 12, somebody else gets on 1 second later, they hit 8. It's like, Jesus Christ. Assholes on this elevator. I let you in my elevator. You see I have important business transpiring on 12. You've got some bullshit happening on 8. I don't know what it is. You seem like a bullshit person. I can't believe the lack of consideration. There's enough for everybody. That's another lie being disproved there. There's enough for everybody. No, there's not. Mothers know this. Mothers understand this on a primal level because your mother goes to the supermarket, picks out the freshest vegetables, the ripest fruit for the family. If somebody ever asked her, what about the vegetables and fruit that don't look that good? She'd be like, I guess they're for some other family, huh? I'm here for my family. But they can get here earlier than me next time. That's how it works. The supermarket exposes the bloody battlefield that life is. We have to casually browse through the slain remains of the animals that weren't able to defend themselves as well as we were. That could easily be us up there, and chickens checking out our expiration dates. Then you go to the checkout, put down the divider sticks, marking your territory. Somebody reached over you like, you want to lose a hand? Get out of here. Every line is like that. Go to the ATM, that's a serious place. You have to get money for food, for survival. Somebody takes too long at the ATM, you start looking at the other people online, thousands of years of DNA starts kicking in. Like, is there a leader here, or is somebody gonna do something? Or... a tribe starts to form. It's only a matter of time before someone's being flung around the ATM cubicle like a squirrel in a Rottweiler's mouth. So we're tens of thousands of years before the ancient Greeks. The world's almost empty, but apparently there's still not enough for everybody, because you have groups of cavemen walking into each other's villages, knocking shit over, trying to bang the women, trying to steal the food. So now you need leaders to defend yourself. How do you find leaders? Just like today. You don't find them, they find you. I still have friends that try to tell me they're in charge. I'll say it right to you. You need somebody like me to call you on your shit. Thank you. That's just what I felt was lacking in life, was a covertly hostile, marginal friend to supervise my behavior. Thanks. My friend winks hello when he sees me like that. We're grown men. He's like, what are you, the captain of the football team? I'm the freshman cheerleader. Oh, God, he noticed me. Make yourself. But back then, it's before language skills, but you knew who was going to run things because their posture told you where they were in evolution. These guys got their asses kicked by those guys, got the beat down by them guys, got knocked out by this guy because obviously he's in charge. He's standing there like that. Everybody else has the body language of a blogger. Now this guy's in charge. He's like, the food's going to go over here, all right? Weapons here. We're going to go to the bathroom over here. And I can't believe I still have to say this. If you're going to touch the food after you go to the bathroom, you wash your hands, please. It's 20,000 BC. Do we have to put up a sign? Come on. Get it together.